Hi guys, I haven't done a top 10 in a while and I kind of wanted to revisit that. So I've got a new backing. I basically just put my Doctor Who blanket, my lovely TARDIS blanket, I put it on my door so that I've got a nice Doctor Who background because I'm going to do top 8 Doctor Who storylines. So what I mean by Doctor Who storylines is a storyline in Doctor Who. Well done, Catherine. Well done on explaining that. What I mean is a storyline that is consistent through Doctor Who for a long time before having a resolution or, you know, an ending of some sort. So, disclaimer, I'm reading off my laptop again, which is over there, so I'm sorry if I do this all the time. Number 8, cracking the wall. Like, I love Doctor Who storylines. I just think that Stephen Moffat, especially with the crack in the wall, he kind of made it like, it made it seem that we were all kind of stupid. Because with the crack, I still had no idea really what the crack in the wall was, but we didn't really get given much to go on. And it wasn't kind of a mystery, it was just kind of a, this is something that's happening. But with Russell T Davies, he put, and I will mention higher up the list, but he planted little seeds, and like once you finish the storyline, you can go back and kind of go, wait, sort of thing, and point to them, and things come up. With Stephen Moffat and the crack in the wall, like they full on zoomed in on the cracks, and it was just kind of like, where's the crack today? That sounds really dodgy. It annoyed me. It annoyed me a lot, and it was just me kind of going. And I got slightly annoyed with it very quickly. So number 8, cracking the wall. Number 7 is Missy. Again, I really loved Missy, and I love the character. I think it's a brilliant portrayal of the Master. And when they revealed that it was the Master, I was going, yes, yes. But like they didn't really give us enough to go on. With other ones on this list, they gave us hints and descriptions and all that kind of stuff, and we had stuff to go on. Please feel free to disagree with me, but again, I still think that it was amazing. I really love Missy, and I really hope to see more of her because I think she's an amazing character. But I think the who Missy is kind of thing was just, I think more of my engagement with the storyline came from the fans going, who is she, rather than the programme going, what do you think? If you get what I mean. Number 6 is The Impossible Girl. Now this one is revolved around who Clara actually was. I really loved this idea to start off with because there are a number of Doctor Who actors that have appeared in Doctor Who previous to their like ongoing character, like Peter Capaldi, for example, Karen Gillan, all that kind of stuff, and I really love the fact that they had Clara appear before and weren't ignoring the fact that she had appeared previously. Similarly to what they've done with Peter Capaldi, they've acknowledged that, you know, he's appeared previously and all that kind of stuff. But it got very annoying because I didn't really invest in Clara very much as a companion to start off with. I liked her a lot better with Peter Capaldi, but the whole Impossible Girl kind of thing just got me annoyed quite quickly. However, the resolution of that and how she ran into the thing, I loved the fact. I loved how that all got resolved. But putting things into words is hard. Moving straight on, I've bundled a number of storylines together because I think they all fit together. I've called it the Noble storyline. What I mean by that is Donna, Wilf, knock 4 times, there's something on your back, anything revolving around Donna Noble or Wilfred Mott. I really love Donna. Donna's my favourite companion. She's one that doesn't, you know, she bites back. She kind of goes, oi, stop, no. And I love, like, the Partners in Crime, where she comes back for the first episode in series 4. I really love that episode, and that's one of my favourites. Purely because it's just all the, like, they walk to the same building and they do this and all, like, yeah, it's just like, especially the bit where they're looking over the partitions. I'm just there going, no, come on, and they finally see each other, and I think that it's just a very well done episode. But I love the fact that they didn't just go, oh, it was just a coincidence, and I love that they had a reasoning behind that and everything, and it all just came together. I love the storyline and how they justify things, because being a fan of Doctor Who, there's quite a number of times where you look too deep into episodes, so I really love the fact that they looked in deeper than us and went, yeah, we're tying all this together. And then I love the fact that Wolf was there for David Tennant's regeneration episodes. I just love Wilf. I love Wilf so much, and I like the knock 4 times just got brought up so big, and we thought it, like, the Waters on Mars, I thought it was going to be one of them, and then it was the Master who knocked 4 times, and then it was just a little tap, and I cried. I cried at that, because it was just like, I assumed it was going to be like this massive poof, 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 and then it was just a simple, hello, let me out please, and I think that was more, like, fitting end for David Tennant's Doctor to, you know, save his life. And it was just, I just love any story revolving around Donna Noble and Wolf and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've lumped all those storylines together. I hope you're okay with that. Number 4, River Song. I really like River Song because she's a space archaeologist, doesn't take anything from the Doctor, and I got so engrossed in her character very quickly because she met with David Tennant's Doctor and she knew him. I loved the fact that River and the Doctor were going in opposite directions. The fact that when we first saw her was the first time that the Doctor saw her, but it was also the last time that River saw the Doctor, and it was just heartbreaking, and it's extra heartbreaking if you watch it now because you know who she is. And that was brilliant because the first 2-parter of them in the library, you don't know who she is. They're little drops there and everywhere. The fact that she knows the Doctor's name. I every time she appeared, I was like, there was a big question mark over her head, and I think it was very well done as a storyline. A big question that had been lasting like for years, and then when they announced it, it was just like okay, so we know that question now. Now it's time for the next big question, which then was the Impossible Girl, which I felt lacked a little bit. Okay. Number 3, Torchwood. Now, this is like the top 3 that I've chosen. They've all kind of they're like breadcrumbs, I like to think, like tiny ones that have just kind of snowballed into a massive one. With Torchwood, it was just very subtle ones, like like an alert popping up on Mickey's screen saying confidential Torchwood only, and up to like Queen Victoria in the episode. Sorry, just hit a cardboard box. Yeah, Queen Victoria announcing this is the Torchwood Institute that will be founded to, you know, protect Britain against aliens. It was a very, like, oh my gosh, I remember watching it and going, what's Torchwood? I need to know more about Torchwood. And then the fact that they didn't just abandon the Torchwood Institute and then instead gave them a spin-off show with Captain Jack and all that kind of... It was a storyline very well done, and I'm so glad that they got a spin-off show devoted to it. It was just like... Number 2, Vote Saxon. This was the storyline in series 3, like subtly, but this is one of the storylines that I mean that when you rewatch and you notice things, like when Martha first sees the TARDIS and the Doctor's like officially offering her on a trip. Behind her you can see Vote Saxon things, and it's just Vote Saxon posters, that's what I mean. But you don't, like, they're subtly planted in various like present day things and you never notice it until you rewatch and go, holy what? Oh, that was really subtly done. Well done, guys. Well done. And it's just, you rewatch it and your eyes are drawn to them and you're like, oh wow, okay. Also in the one with the Rachnos, the one with Catherine Tate, the first appearing as Donna, they have an announcement going, orders from Mr. Saxon, fire at will. And I thought that's a lovely little part, because that's the first, I think it's the first time you actually hear about Saxon. And it's just you'd never really notice it because it's just another name. And instead you follow it through and with New Who they had to introduce villains and stuff that the new audience hadn't seen. So introducing the Master as Vote Saxon and Mr. Saxon, so that I loved it so much because it wasn't anything massive, just little notes. And then with Martha's family, especially Martha's mum being talked to about, how Mr. Saxon will be very happy with this and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, who is this Mr. Saxon? And then it's like Mr. Saxon is the Master, and it's like, holy moly, this got out of hand fast. And I thought that was just really good, and it's storyline you can watch again and again and again, and you can still notice things. Very well done. Number 1 is, my opinion, the mother of all storylines in Doctor Who is Bad Wolf. Again, it's one of those storylines that there's little gold nuggets that you pick up, and then I love it. It gets officially acknowledged by the Doctor where he turns around to Rose and says, Bad Wolf, though the words are following us. And they're like, what does it mean? And then he just goes, nothing, I'm sure it's a coincidence. Just kind of shrugs it off. And I remember laughing, because at that point the fandom was starting to go, hang on, Bad Wolf, it's got to mean something. And then have it culminate in the whole Bad Wolf is Rose and the Doctor tying together and having her become the Bad Wolf. That scene where she sat in the playground and Bad Wolf is printed in big letters across the playground, it's like, holy macaroni. Bad Wolf Corporation, it was planted so much, and they gave a fully justified reason as to why it got thrown across the storyline, is because Rose, when she absorbed the time vortex, she scattered the words as a message to herself. And I thought that was just so clever, and I remember watching it for the first time as a brand new Doctor Who fan, just kind of going, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is why. I'm like, yes, Bad Wolf for life, I love it so much. So that's it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you are interested in more geeky videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.